ดไม่ทันนะ
จำเวลาผิดครับผม
ฮะ
จำเวลาผิดครับ
อ๋อโอเคครับผมยะถาวาริวหาภูราสริปุเรนติสาคารังเยวเมวัยโทตินังเตชะนังอุปกปปติจิตังปฏิตังตุมหังคิปะเมวะสมิจจตุสัพเพปุเรนตุสังกปะโตภนาราโสยะถามณิโชติราโสยะถาอิติโยวิวัจจันตุสัพพะโรโควินาศตุมาเตภวัตวันตรายโยสุขีทีกายุโกภวะอภิวาทนาสีลิสานิจังพุทธาปัจจายโนจัตตารโอธัมมาวันจันติอายุวันโนสุขังภาลังกะโตเวปัสสนานังอาคันตัมมังวิจานะทังอาเกปุเตปัสสนานังสัพพิเนเยอนุตตเรอาเกธัมเมปัสสนานังวิราคุปัสสเมสุเกอาเกสังเขปัสสนานังปุญญาเกเตอนุตตเรอาคัสสมิงทานันตระตังอาคังปุญญังภวัตติอาคังอายุจวันโนจะยาโสขิติสุขังพลังอาคัสสะดาตเมตาวิอาราคัมมาสมาหิโตเดวะพุทโธมนุสโสวะอาราคัตโตขโมทะอิติภวตุสัพพมังคลังราคันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนะสารโสติภวันตุเตภวตุสัพพมังคลังราคันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพธัมมานุภาเวนะสารโสติภวันตุเตภวตุสัพพมังคลังราคันตุสัพพเทวตาสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนะสารโสติภวันตุเตSo where are you from?
Indian
Yeah, India I speak.
Northeast
Northeast. So what province is it?
is Assam.
Assam?
Yes, Assam.
Assam state. You as well?
No, I'm from Mumbai region, Maharashtra state.
What?
Maharashtra state.
Where is that? In the middle or in the south?
Yeah, in the middle, near to Mumbai.
All the way to Mumbai. In the circle?
I'm from Chennai, from the south.
From the south.
Yeah.
So how do you know this monastery?
I have been watching your videos on YouTube quite a while and practicing. So, yeah.
And how do we know each other from different parts of this?
No, he and me, we are because of we go to Goenka retreat.
Oh,
That's why we know. And I met them just in the last month. We were in Vatman Anachar.
okay.
There we met him.
What monastery? Where have you been here in Thailand? Which monastery?
We went to, he was not taught, he led him in the last monastery. But we both were visited Wat Yan.
Wat Yan?
Yes.
Ajahn
Suja.
Suja.
Yes. Then Wat Marja. Then Wat Pananakat, and now we are coming here.
When you were in the south, you didn't visit Ajahn Dhamma.
We sent an email, but there is no response still.
I'm sorry, you met in India?
What?
You asked me in India if we met Ajahn Pan?
No, here.
Oh yeah, here we have sent them an email, so we got no reply back.
That's normal. Another time is the same, yeah?
Yeah. And one of our friends went to visit Wat Bunyavad. He
Yeah.
said he's going to check for us.
Yeah.
But even he hasn't replied after that.
Maybe he's deep in meditation. How many Western monks are in Makhan?
Total 10 of them.
10 of them.
10 are Western monks and remaining 40 are the local Thai monks.
So 50 or 50?
And
Too much.
yes. And in fact, a few more had come to visit him because it was his birthday.
Oh.
And so,
And how do you like it?
because we have been from the practice, we will be doing Goenkaji's practice and all.
Yeah.
So for us, maybe chanting and all the other activities were a little too much. So maybe.
And he, what is with him?
Me?
Yeah. You've only been to Nanasaka.
No, Ajahn. I was in Marpajan, then I was in
Pitsanulu.
going just 10 days meditation.
And where else?
And I met them in Madhanachat. So,
How long have you been in Mananachat?
We were there only for a week because I was in Wat Pananakat in 2018.
Yeah.
So he has never been there. So we decided to go for a week.
Okay.
But we were more inclined to come here and stay here for a longer time.
Are you going to survive?
Absolutely yes. He's your diehard fan. He's always been talking about you.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, I had Indian diehard friends, who came here, and after ordaining, 7 days after ordaining, they left.
Even we want to become monks.
Yeah.
And we don't leave.
So far, no good experience with Indians, yeah?
I hope it will change.
No, I hope so. Yeah.
So I went to Noyana, Sri Lanka. So, Noyana in Sri Lanka. Yeah, it's a Buddhist monastery.
now we are.
Noyana. Ajahn Ariana Namaste. So,
Is he Westerner or is he?
he's a local Sri Lankan. But he also said the same thing. There were 2 or 3 Indians who went there.
They come, yes, they're full of energy and after 3 weeks. I mean, just like, the air goes out of the balloon, yeah? Man raga tanha, I mean, sensual desire overcomes them, yeah? This is the hardest part, yeah? Especially, you know, I mean, especially for India, yeah? Sensual desire is a very tough thing for us, yeah? Even at the time of the Lord Buddha.
And they also have a lot of desire in meditation. They want to achieve different states and different.
Yeah, but that is the Western. That is also the Western approach. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing to achieve. There's only one step ahead. You know, one step forward. Yeah. Huh? I mean, the achievement is at the end of the path. Yeah. I don't get any further after 7 years, yeah, maybe after 40 years, you know, after 50 years, yeah. But you have to walk the path, yeah. If you don't walk the path, you know, you won't get there, yeah. And then it depends on our karma, yeah, on our previous life, how much we have done, yeah, and on this life, how much effort we put into the practice, yeah. The faster we walk, the faster we reach the goal, yeah? But if you check it after every week, you know, how far have I got? You know, you don't get anywhere. Huh? I mean, even though enlightenment is around the corner, but we don't know where the corner is. Yeah? Yeah, I mean, it's so easy. When you read the Buddha, when you read the suttas of the Lord Buddha, this might attain, you know, after a short time. Yeah? But we don't know what short time is. Maybe it's 40 years. Huh? When Ananda, you know, achieved it after, I mean, how long did it serve the Lord Buddha? 20 years? Yeah, 30 years, yeah. 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 So, I mean, it is a long and it's a tough way, you know. It's like climbing the Himalaya, you know. Only when you're in the top, you can see down, yeah. You can see the path, yeah. But before that, you don't see it, yeah. It's just hard work, you know. Removing one stone after the other, and you don't see an end to it, yeah. Until you come, you know, to the top, yeah. And then you can see the path, yeah? And then it's easy, yeah? But until you get there, it's hard work, yeah? And that's why most of the people, it's too tough, huh? Life itself is tough. What have you done?
I was into IT and banking.
IT and banking, yeah.
I was working in UI.
What?
In U.
Not-profit organization. We are serving a kind of a monastery or, you know.
I was actually studying Buddhism.
NGOs, yeah. Normally NGOs don't have a very good name, yeah. They're all governed by the US, yeah.
In India, they say, you know, because they want to save taxes.
Well, yeah, they want to save taxes, yeah. And here the NGOs are there to overthrow the Thai government, yeah. Afghanistan, you know, what is it, Pakistan?
Pakistan.
Pakistan, they trust out the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
America, wherever America is, it depends on, you know, I mean, it's not good, yeah. And they're mostly NGOs, yeah. Sponsored by America, by Big Brothers watching you.
No.
Yeah. I said, don't say everybody.
No, I said in a monastery, so that's teaching. Teaching.
What monastery?
Mahabodhi Society.
Mahabodhi Society.
Yes.
Oh, that was a long time ago, 20 years ago. Somebody was coming to Wat Papantas, yeah, from the Mahabodhi Society.
It's Bangalore, Ajahn.
Yeah, Bangalore.
And
I think Ajahn Dick still
What?
Ajahn Dick was ordained initially, I think, there.
I think, yeah, I think.
And there is a big supporter of that monastery from Switzerland, Monica.
From where?
From
Switzerland.
From Lucerne, Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Switzerland. Yes. From Rigi.
Rigi.
Yeah. So I told I'm coming here to Ajahn Monastery. So this Monica,
Oh yeah, Monica.
I think Ajahn knows.
Yeah.
And she was being
Yeah.
the group respect.
But but it's too tough for her. Too much in Switzerland, I mean, the one, Goenka is okay, it is not so tough, but the style here is a bit tough, I mean, it goes really, it hurts a lot, it hurts a lot of our conceit,
They just paid respect to Ajahn.
Yeah. As long as you're far away, So we'll see, so I mean, you stay here and practice, and there's only practice, It's not like in another church, there's no talking, No conversation, Dhamma conversation, no. Delayed conversation, Oh, then mostly, I'm talking about this, talking about that, That's not going to help us, It's only, it's only proliferating our mind, when we sit there, then we have to think about it and think about it and think about it. But the first thing is we want to get the mind completely quiet, That's not possible, Very short. That's where our effort goes to, Whenever thought comes to replace it with Buddha or with the attention on the track, I mean, whatever you like, be it the Buddha or be it the attention on the track, Anapanasati, But if the mind thinks a lot, Buddha is better, How was Manasat? How was Manasat?
Every day was a special day. Special cleaning. Some day we were doing shala cleaning. Some day we were doing the outside cleaning. So the big sweep. So.
Yes. There are occasions in the monastery where we do cleaning of it, where we do have to work. But normally, we just did, the cleaning of the water tank. Because I think we have to get the water that takes a few days. And sometimes we have to do other work, and fixing this or fixing that. But normally, there's only practice in the morning, in the morning you start practicing, And then only one meal. Doing a lot of chomkram, walking, meditation,
Because I've been used to sitting meditation. I think so. Apart from Anapana, if one observes the body feelings and everything is okay?
No. First of all, we want to get really calm,
Okay. So Anapana.
Is it okay while sitting I am observing the breath, and while walking I am observing the footsteps?
No, observe the Buddha, all the breath, all the whole body.
Okay.
And don't walk slowly.
Okay.
Walk normally. When the mind is, not giving us any peace, then walk fast. I mean, Yungta Mahabodh, when he saw Ajahn Sumedho's disciple walking, he laughed, I mean, what are they doing? Their mind is all over the place, If you walk fast, the chitta, has to control the body, And then only 30 or 40% of that you have to concentrate on the Buddha or on the breath, If you walk slowly, or sitting meditation is much more difficult, Because then you don't have, your chitta has only 100% you have to concentrate, That's why we don't walk slowly, Even when you walk fast, the mind still goes up, So, I mean, when you start, I mean, you see the end part. Then just say one part, I want to stay with the Buddha. Then when you turn around, check if the mind was there all the time. And it will never be, yeah? Then say, okay, this one part, yeah? And whenever you turn around, this one part I want to, yeah? So each time you make a new determination, yeah? You don't walk for hours, when turn around. Yeah, I mean, that's not going to help, yeah? And with this kind of method, I mean, you will really attain concentration very fast, yeah? And then go and sit meditation, yeah?
Okay.
One question, so observe the body while walking, exactly what should I do? What does it mean?
I mean, you have to have a point of concentration.
Okay.
Always, wherever you are, you have a point of concentration. Yeah? And then knowingness knows about the movement of the body. How can you not know?
Okay.
Yes. We don't know because we think. That's why we don't know. Yeah? I mean, we never realize that we have a body, huh? All our life, we use the body, because but all the time we go in our head. Yeah?
Yes.
And now we suddenly realize when he sits down, he suddenly is, oh, there's a body that's heavy, it hurts, Yeah? But when he was watching TV and eating, it never hurts, yeah? But the moment he sits for 20 minutes, oh, I can't stand it. And then investigate. I mean, this is allowed, investigate pain. Yeah? I told you so often. Yeah? I mean, look, First of all, you have to accept pain. And that's what we don't like. Yeah? We don't like pain. So first of all, we have to accept it. Yeah? It's our friend, actually. Huh? Because our concentration is not going off the pain. That's why it stays there all the time, yeah? And that's why we can do investigation. But we cannot do investigation of pain if we don't like the pain, yeah? So first we have to like it, see it as our friend, and then see it where it is, Where is it, yeah? Is it anicca, anatta, dukkha? Yeah, I mean all. Like what I said.
So Tanajan, in case when we practice and we are focusing on the breath, and there is a sudden pain or there is some other feeling
A sudden pain, it doesn't matter, But when the pain becomes so strong that we cannot focus on the breath anymore, then we only then.
Okay.
Otherwise, it is constantly switching forth and back. That's not good.
Okay.
I mean, as long as you can focus on the breath, yeah. I mean, there's pain, yeah. And please don't go to the pain then, yeah. I mean, focus on the breath, yeah. It's just the same thing, when the mind becomes calm, there's a happy feeling. And then people go to the happy feeling. No. The result of our work, we will be peacefulness or happiness or whatever comes up, or pity or joy, yeah. But we don't go to this feeling because then we stop our work and then the feeling disappears. Yeah? It's a common mistake, yeah? It's a very common, finally. And then where has it gone? Yeah? And most of the time we actually, we are not on the feeling anymore because the feeling has disappeared already. We are on the memory of the feeling. I mean, what kind of use is that? Yeah? That's not practice. Yeah? Practice is always knowing what is going on. Yeah? And that's what we learn. That is where we learn, with investigating the breath. Yeah? Knowing that the breath is subtle, knowing that the breath is rough. Yeah? Not controlling the breath. Yeah? We try to make it calm. No. Knowing it is calm, knowing it is rough. Observing is the nature of our practice. And this is something that we don't know. This is something that we have to really train from the beginning on. Yeah? If you don't know what it means observing, yeah? I mean, here you have animals. Observe them. You cannot control them, what they do, but you can know what they are doing through observing. And this same method you have to use for your observing of the breath or observing of controlling. We are control freaks, yeah? Yeah? India is not much better than the West. Yeah? Trying to achieve, yeah? I mean, when I was in the States studying, you know, the Indians were really hardworking people, yeah?
Yeah, they want to reach.
Yeah. Yeah?
That's
I mean, where's the joy of life, yeah?
competition, you know. You
Yeah.
want to,
And that is what you have to let go, yeah? You only want to, you know, every moment you want to feel, you know how the breath is or how the Buddha is. Yeah?
Sometimes the breath becomes so subtle that it is difficult to perceive.
Yeah. Because your interest is gone. When the breath becomes subtle, the knowingness increases. Yeah? And then you don't notice the breath, can't feel the breath anymore. But the knowing of the breath is much stronger than any kind of feeling that you had in the beginning. That means if you can't perceive the breath anymore, that means your interest in the breath has gone. Yeah? And that is the difficult thing, yeah, because it's just like, you know, riding on the waves, you know, riding on the waves of the ocean, yeah. Now, knowing, in this knowingness you really have to develop from the beginning. Know that the breath is in, know that the breath is out, know that the breath is long or short, or is it rough or is it subtle. Knowing this, we have to develop this, yeah? Because this does not come automatically. This is the training of suffering. And we are too lazy to do it. We just go with the breath, and then it has suddenly overweighted, it disappeared. Now, it cannot disappear, our interest in the breath.
So we don't forcefully try to
No,
take some.
he observed. And through this observance, in the beginning, we can even use labels. And we can use the label in breath or out breath, or long or short or rough or subtle or whatever. Yeah? Until we start to develop this knowing that comes from the heart. How can you not know? Huh? You close your eyes and you know what is happening in the body. How can you not know? And you don't need labels. But in the beginning, we use them, or we can use them, you know, to make us aware of this knowingness. It is the key. Not just, you know, sabai. Huh? Yeah, I mean, this is not practice. That's what people want, you know, but then you are here in the wrong place, yeah? It's not sabai, yeah? I mean, it's really getting down, yeah? It is tough, you know, I mean, try to meditate for 12, 14, 16 hours, yeah? I mean, it's tough, yeah? The mind wants to go out, yeah? And this is that's where we put some force, or that's where we put the effort, yeah? To always bring the mind back, yeah? Not to push it down, to bring it back, that's where we need the force, that's where we need the effort, yeah? And you know when the mind is off, it doesn't want to come back. So you really have to pull it back. You don't want, it's so tough, yeah? We like to pressure, push, but that is nothing else than bringing us headaches, yeah? And tensions, yeah? No, the effort is to pull it back. That's where we need the force, yeah? It's just like, you know, when you ride a horse, you know, to rein it back in, yeah? Once it goes in line, then we can, you know, go with the ride, yeah? But the mind is normally out, yeah? And that's what we have to do. Okay?
yes.
Understood?
Yes, thank you so much.
And don't talk too much, yeah?
Sure.
Yeah? If you stay here for more than a week, then we will look for separate Buddhist food.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.